What's up guys, welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to talk about my second year experience at Pilani. It was far more interesting than my first year. Because first year when you enter college, you're very naive, you're a beginner, and you don't know much about things. But in second year, things change, you become more mature, you start taking better decisions and start doing some really interesting things. So this is my second year story at Pilani. Alright, first of all, let me talk about a course that I loved so much. It's called NVC and it stands for New Venture Creation. Okay, New Venture Creation, it's a course that teaches you how to build a business, and it's not just something that teaches you how to build a business. You have to build a business in that course. Without that, you wouldn't be able to take it. And the most amazing part is that there were no midsems or compre, koi exam nahi tha written. You had to actually, you were graded based on your presentation, your elevator pitch, and also you were graded based on how far you take your startup. Revenue kya the, numbers kya tha, traction kya tha, what's the improvement after the course. So you had to build a real business and take it from 0 to 1 in that particular course. Best course ever. So my friend and I started Hulock Chatbots. It's an AI chatbot startup. We build messenger chatbots, WhatsApp AI chatbots, and even web chatbots. We started that company. We got our first few clients during the course, and what an amazing feeling, guys, because other courses में मैं जाके लिखते रहता था, maths के question solve करते रहता था. ये course में I was building a real business, and that was a surreal feeling. Also, the most amazing part was that कि हर course, हर lecture में there was no teacher. Okay, every lecture was taken by an entrepreneur, by a different entrepreneur, either joining in from India or from Iceland or from Denmark or from the US. We had entrepreneurs from across the world joining in and teaching us a particular business topic. And ended up getting an A grade in that. The craziest part was that we started a business, not a huge business, but it's something that we can take forward and something that I'm still doing. So it just keeps me occupied. And the course was so amazing because we had to get clients, right? So Shreyan sir, my co-founder, we used to spend like classes ke baad, we used to spend hours and hours cold calling people and cold emailing people, giving presentations, giving video demos to people across the world. It was amazing. I had to hustle a lot. My sleep schedule was pretty messed up, but yeah, this course changed a lot of things for me and gave me an exposure. I even traveled outside campus to meet hotel owners and give demos to them. So great time. So now let me give you a brief about other courses that I took. Obviously I was in electronics, so electronics ke sare main courses shuru ho gaye the. We had courses like ED, which is electronic design. It was theoretical part about how semiconductors work, and then we had a course called digital design where we had to like build circuits using logic. Our final project was to build a counter from scratch. So breadboard पे counter बनाना था, which used to count odd numbers. So 1359, 1359 ऐसा count होना चाहिए था उसमें, and that was one of our projects. So this was one of the courses, and there were a bunch of other courses like Math 3 tha. Second important change that happened was less academic anxiety. Now at the beginning of my second year, I used to be very anxious during exams. I used to pull all-nighters, पूरी रात पढ़ाई करता था, and my sleep schedule was messed up. I used to be very tensed about things. Even when my friends, came to my room and they were like, "Hey, let's go grab some coffee," I used to be like, "No, bro, I have to study." ऐसा करता था मैं, and I wasn't consistent. मतलब semester के beginning में I didn't study at all, but exams के time पूरा force लगा के मैं पढ़ता था, and that turned out to be unhealthy. I did not score well. As I told you, in my first year, my CGPA was 8.3. In the beginning of my second year, my GPA dropped to 6.75. So that was a huge drop, 8.3 to 6.75. And then that happened, right? Because I used to be very tense and I did not study consistently. In my second semester of my second year, I did not over-pressurize myself. I said, "Hey bro, calm down. It's totally fine. Just give your best." And instead of studying 20 hours during exams, what I did was every day I used to study like 1 hour, just revise what was taught in college. And this way I found myself to be way more productive. During exams, I used to be very chill. Whenever my friends used to come and be like, "Hey, let's grab some coffee," I used to go with them and grab some coffee right before exams. So I ended up scoring way better marks than in my second than in my first semester. So my advice is don't over pressurize yourself, and every time you give an exam, just be like, hey, you gave your best, just chill now. So not over pressurizing yourself and being calm about exams. Exams are just a bunch of papers where you write and get some marks if you think about it. So it's not a big deal at all. It's not that you're jumping off a hill or driving a car at 200 miles per hour. It's not something dangerous, so don't take it seriously. A piece of paper cannot determine your future. I think someone said that, I forgot. Third important change in my second year was to reduce my screen time. In my first year, I used to be hooked to my laptop and my mobile phone 24/7. Like I just used to go to various websites, do some research, build something, and on my phone I used to be on, I think, Facebook or WhatsApp most of the time. But I took a pledge saying, hey, I'll spend less time on my laptop and on my mobile phone, and I'll spend more time with my friends. So instead of typing something on my laptop or texting someone on my mobile phone, I used to go out and hang out with my friends. If they're having a group discussion, I used to join in, have some debates. And in fact, I have a friend called Arpit. Every time I used to come from classes, I just went to his room and I used to hang out over there. A lot of other friends also came in, so we used to like watch TV shows and stuff in his room. So it was pretty fun. I just spent way more time with my friends, and that made me happier and more confident. So spend time with your friends. Focus on your social life more than your digital life. Fourth point is learn a skill. I knew that things I was learning in college might not help me in the future. Obviously, it will help me get placed, but I had a gut feeling that I need to learn something more, something that will help me, get valued in the industry, something that will help me get internships. So I started learning Node in my second year, and I took up a Udemy course. It's run by Andrew Mead. Amazing course. So I'm almost done with the course, and it has given me a lot of insights. It has given me a lot of insights into using APIs, which is pretty cool. Now I can actually build stuff that I can imagine, because that's the great part about coding, right? In my first year, I didn't code, so I didn't know much about tech. And I used to think about really great ideas, but I was never able to implement it because I didn't know how to code it. But right now, when I think about ideas, I can actually build it out because I know how to code. So coding helps, guys. It's just like learning a new language. Coding is great. Learn coding, learn coding. Also, I hit the gym in my 2-2 second year, second semester. Going to the gym has been great, guys. Working out just helps you release the anxiety that you have, helps you relieve stress, and it's an amazing feeling. So you can either go to the gym or you can play a sport. Like I used to go and play basketball and football with my friends, at least in BITS Goa. There's a field. I mean, there's a football field, of course, but there's a lawn in the center of the campus where you can go and play football. And that's so amazing. The grass is amazing, it's luscious, and you have great sceneries around. So playing football over there is surreal. Also basketball, the court is amazing, and it's very fun when you go out and play with your friends. So it's a great way of relaxing, it's a great way of relieving stress. So this is something that I tried out. In my first year, I didn't do much of physical work, but in my second year, I hit the gym, and gym has been amazing. I also go for runs sometimes, so just go around the playground multiple times, and yeah, do some physical work, guys. Though I'm not very fit, but doing physical work helps you mentally as well. So keep doing something physically. Even during lockdown, you can try going for a walk or something. Usually during lockdown, what I do is in the morning I do some push-ups and squats on a yoga mat, do some cycling, and then in the night I go for a walk. Two other courses that we had was electrical machines and electromagnetic theory. Electrical machines was about working with high voltage machines. Okay, so they have a really good lab, and we work at, I think, hundreds of voltages, AC and DC. It's pretty dangerous, but I think they have relevant safety precautions. So over there you have to work with what's happening to my English. Over there you have to work with like industry level motors and ammeters and do various calculations and stuff. So that was pretty fun. And then electromagnetic theory was more of I don't really remember. I scored really bad in electromagnetic theory. I think I got a C or something. So yeah, that was a terrible course. So that was it, guys. That's how I spent my second year. As you saw, in my second year, I reduced academics, but I increased my social life and my skill life, things like that. and that really helped me. So you can take one thing you can borrow from this conversation is that don't overpressurize yourself. Stay calm, stay chill, everything is going to be all right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care.